Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this service therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding Anna Brack and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or hell, Niram and Nyambi, y'all. We in the COVID. We don't got no new names yet. Just don't. That take a different level of emotional bandwidth to make sure they ain't divorced. Then we go down the bandwagon, figure out they divorced or ain't together, and then we get sad.
Yeah, I think, you know what?
And the emotional bandwidth that it takes to go through the ups and downs of fight. And I know it's plenty of the black love. It ain't that we know we ain't hit the limit, y'all. It's just the emotional bandwidth to research in my small little purview, because y'all know I only know a little bit about a little something, which means I don't know a lot about a lot.
That's why the intro just needs to be changed. I don't know what it'll be changed to, though.
We'll find something. Just got to take the time and space to do it.
Exactly.
But as I've been telling my direct reports, COVID is not the time to do revolutionary shit. COVID is just the time to keep above water, to keep maintaining. Now, when we begin to come out of COVID, we can start doing some of those things, right? Mm-hmm. Who's you?
I'm Neil.
And I'm Nyam.
And this is episode 322, y'all.
Hey, 322. Oh, my goodness. Are we halfway through the year? I'm almost going by the types of episodes. I'm like, are we halfway through the year? Oh, I guess that's 50. Okay, I got nervous. I don't know what I was thinking.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star rate and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. What's going on, baby?
It was a hard weekend for me, y'all. This is probably the hardest weekend since the COVID done happened. And the thing is, Niram, you can't hide that by just turning your mic down. You okay?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, if not,
I just muted my mic.
me and Mabel got it.
I sneezed in my shoulder.
Oh, okay, now you like the people on the television. I was gonna say show us. You can't see us, so you.
And I mute my mic.
Oh, okay, but we still heard the echoes of it. I'm sure people out there with PTSD. I'm sure some people shook. And it was like, wait a minute.
Near when I heard you sneeze,
the COVID went through the COVID went through the 5G. Who emailed us last week? Went through the 5G of the mic, and now all our listeners. God damn it!
We done gave everybody COVID.
Well, listen, if we got to stay in the house, y'all. Hydrate, take the Tylenol, and take your fever every 2 hours. If it get hard to breathe, take your ass to the hospital. That is the process and protocol. If you got pre-existing conditions, just tell them you can't breathe even though you can. No. What? Psychosomatic.
Yes.
Anyway, it was just a hard weekend, y'all. Can't put my finger on it. We ate food. We ate good. We ate real good in Hood Rich this weekend, y'all. I made chicken again. Y'all, I cannot make fried chicken next week. Every week.
It's Miami's go-to.
I've never made fried chicken this much. Niram, when has I ever made fried chicken this much?
You are turning into your daddy.
I made fried chicken every Friday.
That's some shit your daddy would do.
Like every Friday, like Fish Friday, right?
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, it's nothing wrong with having like a repetitive meal, but this is not a good meal to be on
fried
repeat.
Chicken is not the meal you want to have repetitive.
You want salmon. You want veggies, green salad with vinegar, right? You don't know. But every Friday, my ass stumbling and making fried chicken, even if it include making something else. Because in addition to the fried chicken, I made ghetto tacos. Y'all know the ghetto tacos when you gotta have the cheese, and I made some homemade queso, and I didn't even know queso, tacos, and fried chicken go together.
But it did in this house.
What did you say when I had it all on the plate? I had made rice and beans. What?
I just said, oh.
Was you worried? Or what?
No, I was like, oh, this is what we eating.
It was good though. Like it wasn't.
It ain't gonna complain.
You know, sometimes when you're in a bad mood and to come out through the food, you be like, this food felt like oppression. Like this food didn't have no love in it. Like it was good. It was delicious. So it wasn't one of those weekends where it's like, you ever on the weekends where only thing you eat is like a ham sandwich and some water. It wasn't that. Like I think we ate, like even Saturday morning I got up and made biscuits and like gravy. Like I tried to do things that bring me joy, which is like cooking, and I don't know, that just, it does bring me joy to like work with my hands, get in the kitchen, like clean kitchen, that type of stuff. But it didn't pull me out. And usually on weekends, by me making some type of family meal, that gets my mind right or clear. Because usually after I make a big meal, that means I need to clean the kitchen. And if I need to clean the kitchen, I might as well clean the bathroom. Like, it gets me going on the right path. But I fried that chicken and sat on the couch and just wiped up the grease around it. Didn't even wipe all the whole grease.
Sure didn't.
The fryer is actually still sitting on the island. So I need to pinpoint what that is. Y'all know I got my therapist, and I do talk space too. I haven't had the energy to type a message. Niram was like, "Why don't you text him?" I was like, "I don't got shit to say." Like it's nothing coming out, and it doesn't feel. I don't feel depressed, but I do think it might be a form of anxiety. that's manifest. Because I think I told y'all before, like, I'm more the one to get a little sad than necessarily have anxiety. Anxiety ain't never been something I really had. Mm-hmm. But maybe this is what's manifesting now. Like, maybe the way I am processing through COVID is through anxiety. And since I've never had anxiety before,
you don't know how to handle it.
I don't know how to handle it. I know how to handle depression, right? I've been depressed before. I've been sad before. I've been hard to get out of bed or can't eat or eat too much. Or, I've worked through that. But this here, when that mind spin and that heart get to racing and you don't know what to do next, to go pee, clean the kitchen, or send an email. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby. Why did the folks with anxiety tell us about this? Which depression, at least you be like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. Mm-hmm. Like, depression is like, listen, I don't give a damn what's going on outside. Like, depression would have you walking outside without a mask on. And, like, telling people to test your gangster. But anxiety make you put a trash bag on. Like, that's the difference. Like, it's just complete polar opposites. And I'm not used to it, right? Because depression will have you out here like, if I get it, I get it. But anxiety would be like, if I get it, then Mabel, who gonna watch Mabel? Then who gonna watch Mabel? And then, you begin spinning about shit. Then I promised I was supposed to host a baby shower. And then you be like, man, why are you even worried about that? Anxiety. Mm-hmm. Anxiety make you worry about it. Am I the only one? You feel like you got more anxiety or depression, or you not COVID not impacting you like that? As a black man, you got other shit to worry about.
I don't think COVID is really affecting me like that because I have my outlets and I go to them.
Yeah.
You don't have outlets.
But it took a while. COVID ain't get to me. It took what week are we on? Week 7.
I know, but you don't have an outlet.
It took 7 weeks for COVID to get to me. But it's not that is Nyambi there? It's the COVID anxiety. Mm-hmm. It done got to me. So I'm trying to one step in front of the other, one day at a time. I'm getting to the point where y'all know where I was really going through something about it. It was about 2 years ago. And my saying was, I take it moment by moment, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Like, that's what I have to do for COVID. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking it moment by moment, hour by hour, second by second, day by day. And that helps to kind of recenter, reground me. But I also believe this means I need to put new systems in play, because the systems that I was putting in play were the systems I used when I felt depression coming on. Mm-hmm. And it's not the same.
No,
it is not. Those things I used to help pull myself out of depression is not helping with anxiety. If anything, anxiety is like, bitch, ain't nobody care about journaling. Anxiety have you writing like a serial killer. When you just keep writing the same shit over and over again. Mm-hmm. You're like, ma'am, where is this from? So I just got to figure it out. So my Black Love Matters family with anxiety, what y'all do? How y'all hanging it? They probably ain't even listening to it. They only got 3 minutes in and turned it off. They done threw the phone across the room. But other than that, work is good. I really can't. I'm so grateful for where I work and what I do. It's not. I do not lose sleep at night for work. I lose sleep at night because sometimes my direct reports and my peers get on my nerves. And I think it's the response to their COVID as having my ass on edge. Mm-hmm. So the work itself, no. The workload, cool. But it's just how people are moving in this space. So the folks who my peers and above is one or two things. Well, I guess it's kind of the same. Like, it's either people are doing too much. And honestly, I'm not even mad at the people who ain't doing nothing. The thing about the people who ain't doing nothing, though, just tell me you're not doing nothing. Like, don't accept things. Like, if you're not doing, listen, a few gangster people in my order, they be like, listen, I can sign up for this committee, but I really can't guarantee participation in May. I can work with that. But don't be signing up for shit and then 3 minutes before the meeting start, be declining and don't come in. And I'm not talking about once or twice. I'm talking about consistently. Linda, you never come. Take yourself off the committee. Like, tell us. But the ones I really can't stand is the team too muchers. The team too muchers who be sending all types of emails and follow-ups and reaching out to people and which day is it and we going. You be like, listen, we not starting no new initiatives. The goal is just to keep things above water. Y'all know I work in HR. So that means we got people going and coming. The goal is to keep the people happy who going. And the ones that's coming, that is our goal. This is not the time to do new projects. And so with my peers and higher ups, it's about resetting expectations to be like, all right, yeah, this is something I do think is important. But do you think the launch date should be April 1st? Or what we at? April 20th? Like, do you really? Maybe May or June? Like, it's more of that because it's not bad ideas. And then for my direct reports, it's more like, they're not paying you that much. And I know with my direct reports, I have to be a little bit easier With how I say up peers, I can just be like, I like the idea. Can we just think about the timing? And usually after you send that email, they kind of like, oh shit, okay, yeah, cool. Like they able to kind of, maybe I was a little anxious. My bad. I did this between I was teaching lessons to my kid. I was just trying to get some work done. Cool. But you know the ones who tap dance on my nerves, my direct reports. The ones with no kids, no responsibilities. They don't even take time to make meals because a lot of times they just eat peanut butter and jelly or air. Or just order Uber Eats. So that means they have 100% free time. And during this free time, they want to recreate things. They want to change the world. You know, they work at Google. They're already overachievers. So they think they're special. They think they're the exception to the rule and not the rule. So they're just doing all types of shit now. Mm-hmm. And I'm just figuring out how to navigate with them. I had one person asked to relocate across the country. To a different country. Mm-hmm. In the middle of COVID. Why would you ask that now? That's stupid, right?
It is stupid.
Isn't it stupid?
It is.
Shit like that. Somebody else, we just merged with a different organization. Another direct report was like, oh, I know I do this type of work. So I just reached out to the lead over there to see what they was doing. Why? Why didn't you reach out to your peer over there? Because the lead is not your peer. Is that petty? What? Do I just keep going?
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's just the stuff I'm thinking about. And I don't know. What else is going on with you, Nero?
What's going on with me? I'm just handling it. Truthfully, I ain't gotta go back.
Go back to what?
When outside open, I ain't gonna go back to office.
You don't have to go back to office.
I'm all right, just like where I am. The fact that I can I can practice DJing, do laundry, and do my work all at once. Shit, who the fuck want to go back? Fuck them niggas.
Fuck that office.
Fuck that office.
Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly.
Y'all might as well close that motherfucker down.
Get your money back.
Shit.
And pay that in our bonus, the money you're going to save for a year.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But I'll say the other thing is just, you know, I'm handling COVID pretty decent. I'm doing the things that brings me joy. I'm doing the things that helping me take my mind off things. I'm learning new hobbies and shit. Or we're not even learning new hobbies, but picking up old stuff that I used to do. So like DJing, and I'm just doing lives, and if I have an off day, fuck it, I just have an off day. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm rocking that bitch. Sometimes there's 100 people on there, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's 2. Mm-hmm. Either way, I don't care. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So doing that. Other than that, I watched the failure of what they call Babyface and Teddy Riley.
Oh, see, I couldn't participate. I didn't even know it was happening. Why didn't y'all tell me it was happening?
Oh, I knew it was happening.
Because Neram didn't even say nothing until it was all over. He literally was like, he's like, you know I like Funky Dynamic. He's like, you seen Funky Dynamic YouTube? I was like, that's a random question. Like, no, I haven't looked at YouTube, but sure. He was like, I'll actually put it on the television. And I was like, when you so fucking concerned with what Funky Dynamic talking about? And then what's the first thing that come up? Babyface versus Teddy Riley. I said, what did happen? I thought it would be good. I mean, honestly, before you even hear anything, I'm be team Babyface because I don't trust Teddy Riley in that mustache. Like, what's that V or that line? What is that?
You talking about that?
I don't like that
landing strip.
That's so
that
creepy.
V from Vendetta.
That's been
mask.
creepy since the 90s. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't never. That has taken away his finest. That creepy landing strip, and like the way that he like shapes up his beard. Teddy Riley, is that his name?
Yeah, Teddy Riley.
Yeah, gives major creep. And don't get me wrong, Teddy Riley ain't did nothing to me. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he did nothing to nobody else. I'm just telling you on just look. It's like white guys with that mustache. What they say, the orange new black.
Yeah.
Porn stash.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to do. It's just something where you associate. I don't know where these associations came from, but for black men that got that thing right there, they bad dudes. They bad dudes. They like the dudes who be messing with like the folks like in high school. Like they bad dudes. Stay away. Or they the dudes when you in college, they be in their 30s and 40s and they come back like in their regalia and their gear and they get to stepping and stomping. That's that crew. That's the Teddy Riley crew. And like you seem cool because they in college and they older, but then once you hit older, you be like, well, why they don't got no friends they age?
Or why they on the yard?
Why they on the yard, right?
Look,
Because
my
30-year-old self would never, even at Sora, like I'm a Sora, but I'm not going to go kick it with the K's at the icebreaker or whatever they gonna call. I'm not doing that unless I am the graduate sponsor mentor. What the fuck I'm going to play with you bitches for? We can have brunch and y'all can pay for it.
Look, why y'all niggas on the yard and it ain't homecoming? It's just a Wednesday.
It's just
why niggas on
ain't homecoming, ain't the charter. It's a few occasions.
Right, okay.
Homecoming,
Coming out party.
the coming out. Like say if someone joins the organization. the what's it called? The chapter anniversary. Like I can't think of nothing else, but maybe graduation, right? To support the folks who graduated.
But them niggas be there on a Wednesday.
But those are all occasions you should have suits on.
No, them niggas be there Wednesday at like 11.
They be there for the Halloween bash. Nigga, don't you got kids? Why ain't you taking your kids out?
Right. Why you taking kids
This is one of those
trick-or-treating?
wisdoms. If you knew what you knew now, like, because I feel like as a youngin', see, this is why I needed an older sister. Like, I feel like all them niggas, when they ever came up to me, I'm like, you don't got no wife? What your kids doing? Why you here? Are you gonna mentor me? You gonna edit my resume? You gonna be a
Right.
reference? What the fuck is you here for?
Meanwhile, they at the fucking Halloween bash.
They got the Halloween
Stepping and
bash.
stomping and shit.
Stepping and stomping. Well, anyway, that's the crew Teddy Riley in. To me, again, he ain't did nothing. Not that I know of. But you know how you just got to put on your defense mechanisms. Was it the stereotype? That landing strip is just the landing strip. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Did it go good?
No, it didn't go at all.
I didn't even. Tell us
So
more.
when I came on, it was Teddy Riley. I knew it was gonna be something off. I turned it on. Babyface is in the studio. You know this nigga.
Looking like Babyface.
No, he just recovered from COVID, so you know his
First
face
of
is
all,
all shiny.
Pause. What?
Yeah, Babyface had COVID.
Did he tell us that, or is that something you niggas making up?
No, I swear, Babyface had COVID.
How did he tell us? Did he come before or after Idris?
After.
Oh, he healed quick. Babyface only had COVID for 3.
See,
He sure it wasn't
Babyface,
cold.
Look, Essence. Babyface revealed he and his family,
His whole family
recovering from
hit the picture. He's 61. That's another reason Babyface wasn't playing with Teddy Riley. Babyface is not 61. How old is Babyface?
I don't.
They got me telling rumors. That's not what that said.
Yeah, it did.
Is Babyface 61?
I don't know.
Please Google Babyface. I need to see how old he is immediately. Because
But-
if he's 61, I'm dead.
He was recovering. Look, he was recovering from COVID.
So
Him
another
and his family.
birthday. I missed that. I must have been in my anxiety bag.
So you know he didn't recover from COVID.
Oh, so
got
he
on-
really not fucking with y'all.
What's that thick ass oil we got here?
Aquaphor.
He got Aquaphor
On
on
his whole
face.
face because he probably been dehydrated.
Probably dry and dehydrated.
Yeah,
He ready to
he
do
been
this
sweating.
shit. Meanwhile, Teddy Riley talking about that people got money
What?
to do this shit.
Hold on, Teddy Riley was asking for money?
Yes.
That's not how that works. Teddy and Nero must have been talking.
The difference between
Now you see, now y'all said Nero talking, I'm gonna do this. No, because you do that, you turn out like Teddy Riley.
no, the difference between Teddy and Nero is Teddy got
Oh, Teddy.
publishing.
Babyface is 61. 62.
Teddy got publishing, so he got that walk to the mailbox checks coming. Nero don't.
But continue telling me the story because I'm not engaged in it at all. Why when we Google Babyface, it's a bunch of white babies and then Babyface come up with the images. It's a bunch of white babies and then Babyface when you type in Babyface. That's kind of hilarious. I think I need to submit something into Google. This got to change. I think if it's Babyface 2 letters, first of all, where the black babies at? Ain't one black baby
It's a
on
bunch
here.
of babies.
Oh, that's one baby. He kind of black baby. Look like he be on Black as Fuck.
It's a lot of, and the thing is, it's a space.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. When it's a space, it's the black man.
I don't.
When it's together, it's the babies.
Who
Okay,
knows?
go ahead. I'm sorry. He's
So-
62. He better come on with 3 wrinkles. Him and Teddy the same age. How old is Teddy Riley? I'm sorry, Niram. You can tell your story. I'll be quiet. Because I'm fascinated that Babyface is in his 60s. When that happened? Teddy Riley. There you go. What we betting on it, y'all? I feel like we doing roulette.
52.
Oh, well, they looking about the same age. I mean, I guess it's a 10 age. Okay, finish your story.
But this nigga done had that landing strip.
He creepy. I don't like it.
And
It's
sometimes
not even Teddy Riley. It's just that look, that goatee with that landing strip on black men. I'm not a fan.
And sometimes
It's not even a Teddy Riley thing. And it's sometimes it get little,
Sometimes it get thin.
then it get thick.
Sometimes it get thick. But either way, he always got it.
I hate it. And it's not a. Yeah, actually, let me remove Teddy Riley from the statement. Teddy Riley is not creepy. What is creepy is a goatee and a landing strip on a black man. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
So we get there. I get on the live,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew it was going to be some technical difficulties. There was going to be some shit. Because first of all, you both got these two legends who are already older, right? Probably don't know how to really use Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. But
like
baby
that.
61, 62.
Exactly.
And he got it.
Barely know how to use Instagram like that.
Barely.
So probably got their interns and shit like that.
Or they kids.
Or their kids setting it up.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
Teddy Riley, I don't know what he is. His ass is in the event space. He got a wide screen behind him putting out displays.
Too much and too little all
This
at the
nigga
same
got a
time.
DJ, two
much.
microphones,
Too much.
a hype
What's
man,
they?
and a nigga playing drums.
So they got multiple. They on Zoom?
No.
How you have all these people?
These niggas are on IG Live.
So they're all in one room.
Yes.
How many was in the room for Babyface?
Just Babyface.
Isn't COVID say you should limit? So all those people live with him?
I don't know. Like I said, it don't
outta
seem like
here.
he was at a house.
Yeah.
This nigga was in an event. He
studio.
rented an event space.
When he should have just went
This
to
nigga
his
rented the
den.
local VFW.
And he should have just went to the den or the basement.
Wait, this nigga rented the local Masonic hall.
He should have just went to the den and plugged up via Ethernet to his computer.
But that's the thing. Like once you do that, there's a lot of things that you can do with Instagram Live.
Is it? I thought you
Yes.
literally just plugged that bitch into your phone.
But not really.
Oh, wait.
Because let me pause for a second.
Wait a minute.
Not really. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do it the DJ D Nice route, which he usually just put his phone near the speakers of the DJ set.
Yeah.
And it's really close. It might even just be a small speaker.
Yeah.
Or you can do the NIRM route, or like what other people do. Or no, it's actually 3 routes. Or the NIRM route where you buy it's called an iRig. Because I have an iPhone. So with an iPhone and with this damn lightning port, you just can't use the dongle and plug it in that way because it recognizes it as a headphone instead of a microphone, like an input. It recognizes an input instead of an output. The other way you can do it is the super fancy tech way is that you have OBS, which is like a
Okay. I'm already bored. Nope. I'm done.
a streaming platform.
And I know that Teddy and them ain't get it.
You get this software called Yellow Duck,
Bye.
and then you can hook in your
Not
DSLR
for an
card,
hour Instagram.
and then you can hook up your DSLR camera to it and use your DSLR camera instead of your phone.
How you know they asses? First of all, you know who I blame?
Cool.
Todd. No. Remember Housewives?
I thought you were gonna say the fucking Carol Baskins.
Todd. Carol fucking Baskins. I blame Todd. I blame Swiss Beats and Timberland. Weren't they in charge of this?
But no,
Nope, don't cape for them. They know they asses is old.
Swiss Beats and Timberland has told Teddy Riley, less is more. You ain't got to do that.
No. See what they're talking about, like they're friends. If this is on by their production, she should say, they should say, Teddy, if you want to participate, this is what you need to do. If you don't want to participate, we got a whole line of R&B niggas that's willing to come stand up to Babyface. I know P. Diddy just waiting for somebody to call his name. P. Diddy already got his list. No?
Yes.
And or Babyface got enough bops to say call it a night of love, and you let Babyface run them bops, and then between each songs he then invite the people who wrote the songs on to do a live. So when he start Unbreaking Hearts, he then beam Tony in. When he start Waiting to Exhale, shooping, he bringing the other folks in. Right? That could have been a whole night.
It could have.
Take it. Y'all welcome.
No, we want our publishing on that. We as black people, we got to stop giving away our shit for free.
But like that's what we would have did. And y'all tell me you want to love that night. And like as the song's playing, what's his name? Babyface kind of giving the thoughts of like how he got to that, why he working with the artist viewpoint of working with him, where the song took him. Like you can't tell me these love songs ain't grounded in something.
They are. However,
until Teddy get his mics ready.
However,
which would have been next week.
So we going. You got somebody in the background, and the thing is, Teddy Riley shit is echoing, and like,
oh, so they own like what is it?
This is
virtual hangout 1-on-1 type shit. They ain't getting.
Imagine your daddy and your Uncle Junebug trying to have a live together, and they both trying to play.
I was gonna say we just went to a birthday like this.
So it's echoing and everything. Then they go through the. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Unbreak my heart.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Hold on. Turn my mic up.
I can't hear you.
Turn my mic up.
I'm pointing to my ear. I can't hear
I'm
you.
about to go get some chips.
And
That's
them niggas.
Babyface. I'm gonna get some- if y'all hold on a second,
If
please.
y'all come back in about 25, 45
5
minutes, we gonna do this right.
Or you can stay on. I mean, we gonna be setting up, but
We
y'all
just
can
gonna be
stay
setting
on.
up.
It reminded me we went to that barbecue place in Jack London Square. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What was it? I think it's a famous barbecue spot. I should know the name of
Yes,
it.
Saucy Sister.
I don't know the name of it. It's a famous barbecue spot in Jack London Square, Oakland. And we went on like a Friday, Saturday night, and we didn't know they played music. Like, we had no expectation of music. I literally just wanted some yams and ribs. And they kept coming every 10 minutes. We gonna be back a minute, y'all. We just getting a little technical difficulty. Just give about 5 to 40 minutes. I said 5 to 40. Go ahead, Niram. What else?
Yeah, so come on back. And then meanwhile, you got Tony Braxton on Twitter.
Tony is casual.
Giving it,
See, I knew Tony ain't
all types of
innocent.
shit.
I know Tony ain't
My
innocent because the
favorite
stuff with all the
line
sisters.
is y'all niggas is wasting my
legend
living time.
Tony said, "I'm a living legend, and you're wasting it. You're wasting my time." Tony was ready for Babyface to do a whole fucking Tony Braxton set.
Exactly.
Tony was ready to lay all her Grammys in a row and just lay across the piano, but like because of me, because Tony and Babyface been getting Grammys for over 30 years. They
Yes.
just got one 2 years ago, didn't they? And she just released another song this weekend
Yeah.
that I haven't listened to, but Tony ain't let me down in years, so I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Tony Braxton is hilarious. It didn't surprise me. All those who watch the Braxton Family Values know Tony got a mouth. She just got a deep voice, and she sometimes you don't hear what she say, like Nero. You just mumble it. But when Tony said something smart, as Tracy and them, as Tamar,
Y'all
Tawanda,
wasting my
Trina,
living legend life.
you wasted my living legend. And Tony Braxton is what? A living legend. Give her flowers.
The shade.
The shade, but the truth. Is it shade when it's truth? That's no shade, no tea. She's a legend and you're wasting her time.
So I guess they supposed to be doing a do-over, but
Snoop Dogg. Niram is coming back to me. Niram did show me. He said Snoop Dogg sent help. Just in the comments. Yeah, when do you fall back?
the memes that
Or like,
came from
why wasn't Teddy and Riley and Babyface texting? Like, isn't that one-on-one when you're going live with someone? Don't you have like an alternate source of communication just in case you can't communicate? Like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, so I'm like, oh, so y'all don't even have each other.
Swiss Beats and Timberland was calling them niggas.
Like,
to try to
so
get
like,
a
but you
fix
should
for.
have that up. Like, whatever you're living with someone, anything, you always have a second round of communication just in case your technology goes down. So he can text. But Teddy Riley too big. Where was Maddie Moss Clark when we needed her? He was too big trying to put up a whole show that he couldn't even have no phone. Right? It should be in a space where you can look down at your phone casually.
And the thing about Teddy Riley is, yeah, he doing these songs, but this nigga ain't the singers on this shit. Nigga, I don't want to see you at a microphone.
Also,
Let's get on
yeah.
that. That nigga the beat maker. That nigga making beats.
Yeah,
Nigga
he acting like he was the
act like
lead
he's
of
singing
Black
the
Street.
shit.
He acting like he was the one in Black Street we liked.
Right.
What's that tall chocolate one? That's the one we like singing. Not Teddy Riley. He forgot. He thought he was Cisco for a
Shit.
minute. No, you just do the music.
Yeah, exactly. You the music man. Don't nobody want to see you with a damn microphone anyway.
That is true because Babyface probably got more actual singles than he do too.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that whip appeal. Ooh, I got that sweet, sweet. Babyface be monotone sometimes for me though. But all the stuff he produced does bop, and I could go for like. I know we've been twerking and all that, but my anxiety could go for a real good love song mix, and I know that's what John Tay and Neo was going for, but they was too young. Like they own too much of that hippity hop Chris Brown hippity. Like they be love songs, but they be like intense love songs, and you be like. I can't groove to this. But Babyface got the music where you literally, everybody was talking about they done got their wine, they done took a bath.
Exactly.
The one talking about I done shaved. I ain't shaved in 6 weeks, but I done shaved. I'm feeling good.
Right.
And everything fucked up.
They didn't put this on the speakers in their house and shit.
Could you imagine?
Shit, I was gonna put it on the phone, but put it on our TV.
I was wondering why you. I said, why didn't you? Because usually Niram, our routine is Saturday evening. Niram telling me who to do in the lives, and then I listen to him. But he ain't come to me. I guess nobody doing the lives.
Shit, it was a fail. It's a failed.
It was too little and too much all at the same time. And then also, when do you get to the point where you be like, you just take everything out and you get your laptop?
Exactly.
Or hell, Spotify. You don't even need your laptop. Pull up Teddy Riley Spotify and that'll give you at least 10, 15 minutes for your hype man, whatever the fuck he was doing in the back, to go upstairs and get your laptop out. No, you can literally just go right to Spotify and type in Teddy Riley. Whatever come up, just play it. Or you'd be like, how about you start this Babyface with a Baby Fits maybe mega set? then I'm gonna come back at you with 5 songs, right?
Yeah.
Anything, like, it was like no type of, I don't know, problem solving happening
Nope.
to put it off. Because Babyface got enough to go by itself.
Exactly.
So it wasn't like he one of them artists where like he only got 20 songs. So listen, act carefully.
No.
You know, but y'all let us know what y'all think. What we gonna get into?
Let's do some pillow talk.
All right, we gonna do Black as Fuck, or we gonna do our COVID updates?
Let's do Black as Fuck and then roll into COVID.
Black AF. We've heard, y'all, it's on Netflix. It's 8 episode. It's written by the soon to be legend Kenya Barris. Y'all not liking it, huh? Now y'all don't really hate it. I don't hate it. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all tearing him up? Why y'all tear Kenya Barris up so much? Y'all need to be tearing up that guy. I ain't know who it was. Tim Story. All his movies are bad. But we're really talking about bad. Who is it? Tim Story, a.k.a. Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Hart
Hart
best friend. Was he in Kevin Hart thing now? That's who we should be upset about. But I don't think we should be upset with Kenya Barris.
No.
What you do? We want to do the elephants in the room? Why y'all so mean to Rashida? I'm gonna say Rashida Quincy. Why y'all so mean to Rashida Jones? She, y'all don't like Rashida. What Rashida do? Is this some context I'm missing? Did she like have this blasphemy to the black community? Did I
Right.
miss something?
Did she say she wasn't black?
Like, I don't know why y'all just dislike Rashida. And I know she played white one, but she kind of looked white.
She do.
And she kind of looked black. That's what
do.
happens when you're biracial.
Yeah.
It depends on how the sun hits you
It
and how
sure
much
do.
you've been in the sun. What it look like. So I don't have much to say about this. Like, I get the bigger argument of saying when we look at black movies and television, why is it always the man, a black man who has darker skin paired with a black woman, air quote, who has lighter skin with multicultural kids with 3C hair and hazel eyes? That is a discussion, and that is a conversation we should have. But I'm not sure if that's what Black AF, because y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Black AF is supposed to be based off Kenya's life.
Yes.
And Kenya is married to a light, damn near white woman
Yes. Yeah.
with light kids with curly and hazel eyes. So that is adequate. Now, if this wasn't based on his life, I think I might have a slightly different opinion on it. But just because he's so explicitly said it is based off his life, I got to give him grace, because when we come out the Nyambi Neeram story, I don't want to hear y'all fucking mouth when I cast Beyonce. Because guess who life it is? But you know, it's the same to me. Like that when he's saying this is basically a picture of his life, it's very hard for me to be like, that's not valid, because it's his life. Now, if he said this is the story of blackness in like and this is not middle class, it's upper class, wealth, showbiz industry, I would put a little bit more weight on him to be like, well, sir, you couldn't stretch that a little bit. You can't look up and around and see the fucking struggles that's coming on to create a different narrative. But because it's his life, y'all, and also the other argument is that it's like Blackish, but one Blackish,
A part of his life too.
and it almost feels like this is his rebellion this was like the fuck you to ABC. This is the show I really wanted to create.
Yeah.
That's how I processed this and internalized this was presented to me. But if this was wrong, correct me.
I'm gonna say another thing. Y'all, when Blackish came out, y'all niggas drove Blackish too. Y'all
I
drove
like Blackish.
Y'all was talking about why is this called Blackish? Man. You know, is he trying to be black? He ain't black enough. All this other shit, and then he come out with Black AF, and it's still the same thing. Y'all niggas complain about the same goddamn thing.
But I understand what the people are saying, because it's like we want different narratives. And if you're in a place of power, can you push a different narrative? Only reason I'm giving him grace is because he said this is his life story.
If this is this nigga life story, and this nigga keep getting paid to write the same fucking life story,
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
And truthfully, if it's telling different spins and it's raw and it's
I don't say raw, it's shallower, but okay. Yeah.
shallower, raw.
But fine, it's a dry comedy. And I also think as a black community, we're not used to dry comedy.
No.
So like when we're thinking of like the equivalent for white people would be like Seinfeld,
Or
Curb Your
Curb Your
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Like those type of shows are very dry.
Yeah.
Like to the point almost cringeworthy dry. And I can't name many black shows or I hate to just say black shows, but black led shows with that same intent, and or we think holistically as black people, we don't really like dry humor because we think you're trying to gig us.
Right.
Like, we don't like that. Black people, we like, niggas, you playing or not. We don't like when you play and then you really not playing. We don't like playing, just playing, not really. We don't like that shit. That's real funny. So I think that also rubbed the black community wrong, because it's like, so are you teasing the situation or are you teasing my poor ass? I'm not sure. A mixture of both is the truth.
Yeah, and I think it's a mixture of both, but I think with shit, it's two different things. Is it Blackish-esque? Yes. But you got to remember, it's one on ABC and one on Netflix. So it's totally different things you can do on one platform that you can do on the other.
Yeah. Also, when he's talking about the black experience at that level, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not familiar. I'm not wealthy.
Me either.
Neither did I grow up wealthy.
I'm pro nigga from Detroit.
So I'm not sure how much I can even validate like this idea of lived black experience in those circles. I could tell you about my lowered middle class working self. Maybe even an illusion of middle class. I'm not even sure it's middle class now, honey. I could tell you about working class black. So that's also the T.
The other thing is, like, I don't know. Let me just stop. Because I'm going to say, as black folks, like, at what point do you just, like, at what point can niggas just be mediocre and still get paid the same way white folks do it?
Yeah, I think that's what people are really mad about, too. Yeah, everybody can't be Ava. Everybody can't give us cinematography, beautiful lighting.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody can't and shouldn't be expected to be it. Yeah, I agree. I think sometimes people get upset because room isn't made for greatness all the time, because there's some people who are great who don't get the space. But who are the decision makers? But it wasn't bad. We get too theoretical, but go ahead.
Yes. No, that's more or less where I was going at it. Like, because there's a lot of niggas that be dragging Tyler Perry, but this nigga got that paper.
And Tyler Perry had an episode.
Yes.
Some of the stuff, Tyler, I wasn't necessarily biting on, though, because he was saying how he speaks to his people and he speaks to a certain niche. That's when I processed it, like, oh, maybe I'm not Tyler Perry's audience.
You're not.
I thought I was.
You too
but
smart.
I'm definitely not his audience.
No.
So he right. He just went hyper niched, and he just focused hyper nichely on the church. I think about the church play circuit, and that's what that is his crew.
And then the other thing is this, is that it's all metrics.
Yeah.
So let me tell you this. Whether y'all talking bad about his ass or dragging him on Twitter or y'all celebrating him, guess what? It is still a metric, and that is still getting measured. Yeah. And when it's all said and done, whether you hate watching it or you love watching it, guess what? Yeah. You still watching it.
Well, I hope a season 2 gets renewed.
Me too.
Also, can I talk about things just a show now? So that's just more theoretical. I ain't like those badass kids though.
They were bad.
Them kids got on my nerves. They was doing way too much cussing and fussing at their parents.
But maybe that's how the wealthy
is that how the wealthy blacks?
Yeah.
Listen, black kids, if we just get us some wealthy parents, we can cuss them out, honey.
Yeah.
Like, it was just kind of like, ugh.
Maybe that's how the wealthy blacks roll.
Like, every time they came on the screen, I was just like, oh girl, they just pop her in their mouth.
Yeah.
Choke them.
We can call his dad a dick.
Yeah, who said that's not even really a black thing? Like, that's not really a black comeback. You're a dick. What? Some white shit. Yeah. That feels really white. So the kids kind of irritated me. Usually it's always one of the kids, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling really endeared to you. But maybe the baby, what's the one that's one? The little chocolate baby that's one.
Oh, I just shit in my
pants.
The
one who shit in his pants. But the rest of them kids, honestly, they can recast that whole all them kids next season. I wouldn't notice. See if Diane and them free and Jack. See if they can get their money up on both ends. They can switch them in there. I wouldn't even notice. I wouldn't even say anything. Get Diane, Jack, what's it called, Junior. Get all. I'd rather have them. Because that's one thing I will say about Blackish. The kids, I was really endeared to the kids. Like, I really like the kids. But here, I ain't like none of them kids. And what's the one where they're trying to make the girl like a sociopath?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, ain't nobody scared of you. Like,
you just a tomboy.
Yeah, girl, sit down. You don't even know yourself.
You just play basketball. You just like the breeze of hoop shorts.
Exactly. Get out of here, Linda. So I didn't care for that too much. But what I will say, in the first episode, I think I put this on Twitter, Kenya Barris left it out his mouth to say, I hate white people, not once but twice in the episode with a straight ass face. And I don't know about y'all, but the Black Awards me and Niram creating, we're going to put an award out for most revolutionary lyric and said in a comedy or series.
Exactly.
Because I don't think that has ever happened.
No.
In Black Twitter, we missed that.
Because we're so busy over talking about the other shit.
We missed that. That hasn't been said since Kanye. And the thing is, it was all in the appropriate context.
Yes.
Like he literally was screaming. He's like, I can't with these white people.
Yes.
And it wasn't even a whisper. You know, Naomi be like, these
No.
colors.
He
He was
said
like,
that loud
I
and
can't.
proud.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
I hate white people.
And I was just like, oh my God.
And I was like, I'm sold.
As soon as he said that, I said, ooh, now that ain't never done happen.
What's the next episode? Because it's slavery again.
Oh, can we talk about how all the things were named after slavery? That's what we should name this episode, because of slavery.
Because of slavery.
Oh, that's hilarious. He can go on for seasons for that. What was your favorite episode?
I think one of my favorite episodes is when he had that panel with Issa, Will Packer, and the other ones. I can't even think right now.
Okay.
But how these niggas are there. Well, tell me about, like he was like, Issa, I really like Insecure. Now tell me about my show Blackish. What do you think?
She was like, it's good sometimes.
I like black families.
Oh yeah, that's what she said. She hit the Issa mark with that. I really like black families. I was like, what? Blackish wasn't that bad, y'all. But Tim Story though, he was the one that ain't really get, because I didn't know who that was. I said, who that white man? I'm sorry, who that black man there?
Yeah.
I was like, I knew Will Packer, I knew everybody else, but I didn't know about Tim Story.
No.
Right, because I ain't seen none of his movies.
Right.
What is his movies?
Well, we've seen him because truthfully,
not.
he's been either a co-writer or a co-director.
What is
with,
his movies? Now I'll tell you.
All right, I'm gonna start from. So he
He
did
doing the
Shaft.
Jetsons?
So he did Shaft,
Oh, I did see Shaft.
Ride Along 2.
Nope.
Think Like a Man 2.
Oh, he was that cute crew. Like,
Yep.
right. Oh, he was
Ride
in that
Along,
crew.
yep.
Actually, all the movies look the same.
Think Like a Man.
Look at the posters. They all look the same.
Hurricane Season.
Oh, look. They literally look the same, Nero.
First Sunday.
Look. It's like that layered approach.
He did Fantastic Four.
It was very bad.
Both of them bad.
Yeah.
Taxi. He did Barbershop. But he was a director on Barbershop. But the thing was, I say Kenya Barris was on Barbershop too. I think he was one of the writers. So like they co-write or co-produce or co-direct or whatever you want to call it. So he might be a director, and then Kenya Barris might be the writer for it or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for them. You got anything else to say, Nero?
Y'all niggas.
People had a right to their opinions, though. And they're not off, but it's just, I don't know if it's anxiety. He got grace off Nyambi this time.
I enjoyed it. It was some parts where I just laughed my ass off.
Oh, okay. I think he has to grow on me. I'm not used to seeing him on the screen like that. I think so. Just him as an actor, like getting him used to the Issa Rae Diddy area. That's sometimes I like my separation from church and state. Like I'm really not interested in seeing Ava DeRay in movies, because I need to keep her separate. But so I think it takes me a while to get people used to seeing both. Not that I can't, but it takes me a while.
Hell, Spike Lee been doing it his whole damn career.
You already know how I feel about Spike Lee. If we talking about some hitters and quitters, Spike Lee.
That's what we should have had up there.
Spike Lee. Oh my God.
Spike instead of Tim Story.
Oh my God, that he should have had Spike Lee up there. He should have had Spike Lee up there instead of Tim Story. He could have had Tyler Perry up there instead of Tim Story.
Yeah.
Any one of them could have filled in instead of Tim Story. Never mind, I almost said something crazy.
Tyler, I'm gonna tell you about those wigs.
Ooh, Tyler gets an attitude too when people bring up that wig. Like the thing is, he don't even own it. Like, yeah, I know it's bad. It's just not a priority for me. Like he say something real toxic. He say something real churchy toxic about it. Like he thinks just because he can say a verse and an amen and a hallelujah after it's good. But he ain't met Nyambi. Because I work a crooked path and I cuss him out, him in the Bible verse out. Because me and the Lord are well acquainted. Okay, COVID.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing. Only thing I'm going to say is these big companies are going under, y'all. I didn't even realize how fragile these mega companies were. Neiman Marcus is filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, and True Religion.
Well, True Religion should have been.
Oh, no,
Ain't nobody want them $200 jeans. That makes sense. But like some of the big ones are going down. I guess I did not realize how they tell us for our emergency fund to have 8 months and companies only got 3 weeks.
Exactly.
I would have think at least a major company like the Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, and all those at least have a few months of floating. Not floating their whole business, but you'd think they would have something where it's like, where's the money from Q4? Did we just come into Q4? Like, did we just come out of Q4? Where's y'all money at?
They ain't got no runway. Especially most retailers don't have much runway.
That's what I was saying. There's no runway. It's not even a month of runway. There's no like 2 or 3 months. Maybe 3 months.
That's why Macy's
but I thought at
always
least
run
2
those
months.
goddamn sales every damn week. Because they ain't got no damn runway. Because the thing is, like, the cost of the markup that they get with these clothes or from
Yeah.
these designers is not as much.
Yeah.
That's why they mostly try to have like a house brand.
Yeah.
So they can like cut the costs in order to like
Keep
their margins decent.
Hey, I didn't realize it was that tight. Like I didn't know we was like 6 weeks we out. I thought once we start hitting that 8 to 12 week mark, maybe. But it's like some of these brands have been around for 100 plus years. It's like even if y'all just saved $1,000 a year. What the fuck? Also, did you hear about that shady ass Marriott CEO who got over a 7-figure bonus and got like a 7.7 increase raise, and like he ain't fall back on that. Like he ain't like, oh, y'all don't got to give me that. He collected his fucking check and was like,
Hey, look, I'm a cash.
no, that nigga didn't. That was bold. Because there's a lot of CEOs that are either aren't taking any salary or got their salary cut significantly to keep their companies afloat. You didn't think that was shady? And I'm pissed now because Marriott own every fucking hotel. It's like it's hard not to even go to a fucking Marriott.
They do own.
They own area. They own Westin. They own Hilton. They own everything.
Right.
And that nigga had the nerve to take his full salary plus increase and his bonus, and you done laid off your whole company.
Yeah.
What 80 to 90% of your company?
Yep.
You fucking kidding me?
He did that.
Do you think when these folks come back, like folks really just not gonna come back?
I think
I don't know.
Truthfully,
I guess we don't know.
we in unprecedented times. Like we really don't know what the world is going to look like after this. Like I think the travel industry is going to be an industry that's going to
Be hit.
because I even think about like if and when shit come back, like the
Who
races,
going?
like who really want to travel?
Yeah, how I know you cleaning down your shit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like the thing about the COVID numbers, since I've taken a few epidemiology classes, I'm already assuming that they are underreporting the numbers.
Absolutely.
So they're cooking the books on that.
Yeah.
Even the deaths,
Yeah.
they're cooking the books on that too.
Because they just doing some of the older folks with just other cause or people just with other causes they putting under
Right.
that, but it's truly the COVID, the one that jump started. I agree.
So like I think truthfully we might not be like back in full swing until like 2021.
Yeah. That's true. We got a couple things planned too. I don't know what that even gonna look like. I think we were supposed to go somewhere in June. I don't know about that though.
Nah.
Oh, June too soon. Oh my God, the room was so cheap.
I know. I'm glad we got an apartment we like.
Oh my God, could you imagine? It was somewhere we hated. Oh my God.
You imagine being in a place you
Oh
hate?
my God, I'm thinking about a couple of them. Could you imagine?
No, I couldn't.
Okay. But the other thing I had to say is I read a couple articles. I don't know much about it, but it's saying a lot of black people who are wearing the face masks are now being, should be no surprise, like racially profiled by like certain police officers and like just white people. And like a lot of progressive governments, like California is like getting ahead of it with their police, with like different propaganda. They be like, listen, if a brown person wears a mask, it's because they don't want to get fucking sick, not that they're trying to rob you.
Right.
Get over yourself, Karen, and don't call the fucking police. So that's just one thing I got to think about, process a little bit. What you think about that, Nero?
I've seen a couple of YouTube videos that went viral.
Yeah.
About it. Yeah, it's sickening.
Yeah.
On some real shit. That we can't even just live.
We literally trying to live.
We're just trying to live. We're just trying to survive.
Yep.
And even when we try to survive, motherfuckers still think
They
we're trying to do
scared.
something.
When there's a damn pandemic, you think first of all, you think I want to touch you?
You think I want to be in an elevator with a white person?
And what do you think I'm going to take? Your milk? Girl, I don't want that.
We lactose intolerant anyway.
Say we drink oat milk. Come on, I'm trying to get all the black people on oat milk. I haven't been able to convert people yet. People still on almond milk. Black people, try that oat milk. That Oakley is hitting. Pay the upcharge. All right, you want to get into some shout out Monday?
Yeah, what we got?
All right, you want me to start now?
Yeah.
It says, the name of this is, it's an email. It says, birthday shout out Oprah and COVID and the Clark sisters. It says, hey, cousin Mabel, it's woke ass Tim, writing to say thank you for the birthday shout out on the show last week. It really made my day. Did you hear that Oprah has a talk show on Apple TV to talk about how COVID is hitting the black community hard? Nah. Did y'all know that?
I did. Remember when we was watching Servant?
Oh, that what that was?
Yeah.
I thought it was just an Oprah show. You know she's supposed to be on Apple.
No, that was Oprah on COVID.
Oh, y'all watched it? Maybe I need to peek in to see if it's good. I don't know how much Oprah know about it, but we'll see. You know, I'll give her a chance. She then says, me and Nessie thought it was very ironic considering that the people she says she's trying to reach as poor black people, but most of these people don't have access to Apple TV. Oh, well, it is what it is. I told you, look, Oprah on what? Why don't you just go to YouTube?
I don't know.
Where it's free. And not
Because
that it can't be on
Apple got it.
Apple.
Because Apple, the first $1 trillion company in the world, and they got that Oprah money to pay her ass.
Apple said, you're going to pay niggas. And we don't care if you see it or not, but you're going to pay for it. In reference to the Clark Sisters movie, it was fantastic. We watched it several times, and each time me and Nessie find a new reason to love the movie. Seeing the movie has led me to rewatch my favorite black musical movies based on real life groups, i.e. The Temptations, The Five Heartbeats, The Jackson, and American Dream. I love to see another gospel movie on other groups like the Anointed Pace Sisters, Reverend James Cleveland, Shirley Caesar, and Kurt Franklin. Oh, that'd be good. I already told y'all about that James Cleveland movie. That is one. And the Pace Sisters, honey. The Pace Sisters was on Iyanla. Iyanla Vanzant. Did y'all see that episode? Honey. Never mind. Lastly, I agree with Shan about doing a live show where people can call and chime in, but I need you to have it after 5 so my white coworkers aren't traumatized by my black persona. LOL. Stay safe. Woke ass them. Yeah, y'all can't be cutting off from work and think you on mute on your team chat, your team hangout, and you start knucking if you bucking. Because you calling and playing with us.
Woke ass Sam.
Thank you. Go ahead, Nerims.
The next one says subject Dr. Maddie Moss Clark. Near Miami, the Clark sister movies. I grew up in a heathen household.
Not a heathen. Just call it a crooked path. Just call it a crooked path.
My mom played Kurt Franklin, but she didn't force the Bible or music on me.
That's good,
I learned music from attending church because I wanted to go.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I didn't know about the Clark sisters until high school or
Ooh,
college.
so you got their whole discography.
Those girls can sing.
They can sing.
The actresses can sing.
They
I
can
cried
sing.
more watching this movie than I have watching any other biopic.
goodness.
Y'all can sum up my dissertation. I had to get it out.
Before I forgot it. Sorry. It's all right.
So let's see. Black male fragility
It's everywhere, honey.
or a tender ego.
Tender ego. That's a nice way to say it.
I believe the reason why black men have fragile egos is because of slavery. Just like Kenya, it's because of slavery.
Because of slavery.
Hear me out. Before slavery, they were kings, protectors, walking with confidence, knowing they had their shit together.
Yep.
When they were tricked to get in on the party bus.
Oh, my God.
That's when it began. They were tricked and betrayed, and they didn't protect the women or the children when they officially became slaves. Their language, their knowledge, and everything that they ever known was stripped away.
Yep.
They had to compete with white masters on practically everything.
Yep.
They could no longer protect their women and being deprived of their dignity. Once they became free, they never recovered or tapped into that trauma.
Come on.
When black people started to create businesses and wealth for themselves, black men thought they had the edge up. Black women were also doing their damn thing too.
Yep.
They wanted to be seen and be successful just as their male counterparts. Again, this has threatened the black male ego.
We sitting at a Madam CJ with what's his name?
The women
Blair
that
Underwood.
they were supposed to protect and love were out there making the moves just like them.
Making the
And I'll add sometimes even better.
Yep.
They knew about that white man's game, but black women came with a different strategy and tactic. As decades changed, black men started to figure out ways to silence black women or make them feel insecure enough to hide in the background to keep the pace. Instead of fighting with them, black women gave them a pathway to shine. This it still wasn't good enough. When black women realized again that they didn't have to hide and let their men shine, they became stronger and in they bag.
In the bag.
Today,
We done did this already before with the white man.
it has.
Yep.
Today it has been more revealing because social media and so many biopics are revealing that black men's fragile ego
Tender ego.
before our very eyes. It's something to that. It's sad to see Dr. Maddie Kloss had to hide her goldplex from her husband, who didn't think highly of himself and felt threatened by his wife's success. The best thing she ever done was divorce him and do what she was known to do.
Yep.
As black women continue to help black men win, we are continue to be perceived as a threat by black men and their fragile egos. It is devastating. That's the trauma that hasn't been healed or discussed. No one has honestly tapped into that to figure it out, how to fix such such a tender thing that has broken so many homes and relationships
for generation after generation. Where to lie?
Oh, she's still going.
Yeah, keep going. Ain't no lies.
Let me take a sip of water.
Near him read one letter, and he talking about let me take. Come on, Teddy Riley. Come on, Teddy Riley. Come on.
Toxic black mamas and their daughters.
That's a word too.
Have you ever looked at your great grandmother's birth certificate or great grandmother's birth certificate, and they were having children young? Yep. At 15, for me, I ain't know nothing about birthing no babies. Yep. Great grandmothers started their families extremely young. Yeah. They didn't have the wherewithal to figure out how to be better parents. Yep. They passed whatever they could on to our grandmothers. Our grandmothers were raising children to survive. Yep. Hell yes, they were hard as hell on our parents. They didn't want them to end up like their parents, especially the girls. How they spoke to them was to incite fear enough to never question their parenting style. Yep. That's a word right there.
It is.
When our parents had daughters, they probably vowed to never be as strict as their mothers were on them. However, they kept the trait of lack of transparency around. That's why our generation never questioned them or had to be satisfied with the answers. We couldn't pry or develop another question, even if we tried. Yep. Now our generation underline the beef between their upbringing. We were never taught to just talk that, making us seem like we're fast without even knowing the definition. Yep. Dr. Clark did what she could to raise her children, but she did somewhat to suffocate them. She sure did. Yeah. Mama,
I gotta live.
Are
you gonna stand up for the Lord or lay down for the devil? God damn. There ain't no in between?
No. Okay. They still turned out to be successful, but they had a lot to unpack, especially Denise. I know we've seen a lot of the girls who were smothered by their mothers growing up. They became rebellious enough to birth kids as teenagers or live a fast life. They missed out on a lot of milestones trying to live that fast life. Whenever they snuck out or skipped school, I apologize for this dissertation, but I just had to get this off my heart.
No, it's true. It is a lot to that. A lot of the traits, right? It really goes back to the emotional maturity of folks, and that shows up in different ways. So you're right in line.
She goes on to say the Brad is engaged to Kaleidoscope CEO, Big Booty Judy.
Hey.
Super Sense best friend. I looked at them together and they could pass as cousins. We all know the Brad like girl since the 90s. I don't know why she tried, why she out here trying to play like no one knew that shit.
That's what I said. I think we knew this.
We all knew.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
When they tried to fight her into a dress on Celebrity Weight Loss Show, it was confirmed.
Oh my God! I need to find that on
YouTube. Just look at the pictures.
Oh, I remember when Brett lost that weight, and she was like, "I ain't losing this weight." Oh, that was good television. Brett needs to be on TV. I know she's on the Ricky from Smiley show. The Brett deserves her own show. Go ahead.
That was from Savannah.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, she said waiting on Niram to hit us with another quarantine Evelyn Loud. Truthfully, I'm about to get this
Who's
Zoom
that
up.
from?
Savannah.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to get this Zoom up because I'm tired of Instagram not letting me be great. So one of the reasons why my mixes sometimes be a choppy is because...
I thought it's because you're learning.
No.
Oh.
I think it's a mixture.
Okay.
Of course I'm learning or like relearning and like get my tips, knocking the rust off. Okay. But the other thing is that Instagram be so damn finicky with the algorithms as you play music. So sometimes like you can play a song for 30 seconds or like sometimes you can get in like a hook and a verse and sometimes you go a hook and a verse and another hook. Like Instagram will just flag you. Oh. So it's like you gotta like literally like transition in and out songs like quickly, very quick. Like sometimes you only got like the same way.
Okay.
Like sometimes you can't even like let it breathe or let it ride because once you do like Instagram like
shut her down.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah. Where's it at?
It says
Up and Down Arona.
Who's that from?
I don't know.
Who you just read?
That was the last one from Sylvania.
Oh, okay, cool. The next one is titled Ups and Downs of Roni. It says, hey, y'all, I'm glad y'all live together so you can still put out content during quarantine. I must say, y'all left off the best Gucci Mane song, which is Rims Dancing. Insert Neuron playing it loudly. I don't know the Rims Dancing song. You're going to find it. Laughing, crying face. I hate to say, I can relate to Mabel looking at y'all crazy the longer you stay at home, but I'm looking at my kids the same way. These two gotta go. On a more serious note, a lot has happened since I wrote in last. I've lost 2 family members and my job since lockdown started. We are on day 25 of quarantine. As Black people, we are used to coming together when loved ones dies. It just isn't the same talking over the phone. For the burial, we're able to go to the cemetery, but we have to stay in our cars and just drive by. Back to something positive. I finally launched my own small business right before Ms. Rona got serious. So now that I'm not working 9 to 5, I have more time to put into that. I'm hoping to pick up when the worst gets back to normal. In the meantime, I hope you both are well and staying safe. I'm enjoying DJ Niram on the ones and twos. Sending you much love your way, Thera. Well, sending you good energy, Thera, on your business. Let us know what your business is so we can give you a little shout out. Oh, this for you, Thera. Oh my God, it's a gunshot.
A black ass nigga and
I do like this.
A black ass nigga and a red fountain. I might be ugly, but my car handsome. I might can't dance, but my wheels can.
So you said the car stops and the wheels keep spinning? That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Black ass nigga and a red fountain.
Oh my God, Thera. What is this?
I think her name is Tara, baby.
What I call her?
Thera,
Oh.
or Theraflu. I'm pretty sure it's Tara.
Oh my goodness. I kind of like it. Pause it down. This on the cover, Gucci Mane. What is he in? He in a Kenya Bears sweatsuit with money, talking to money up to his ear with a
phone.
blunt between his index and thumb finger. And it had way too many gunshots in that song.
Yeah.
Pow. What is that called?
My Rams
Actually
dancing.
say that. Let me see if I do it.
Oh, what you?
I might listen to that a little later. See if I can really get into it. Next is Pickup Window. This is from Juliana. She said, check the sites right after midnight, y'all. At least that's when openings magically appear. Thanks, Juliana. Actually, I did find a couple when I did what you said and went in right at midnight. So y'all take that as one too. Near me reading?
Yeah, oh my bad. I was trying to get this Skype together. Because you always riding me
Skype
about this
every
Skype.
week.
You're always riding me about this damn Skype.
I do. What is all that?
They can't hear that.
Oh, I thought y'all hear beeping in my ear. Is that the sign of the corona? Every time something happened out the norm, I say it out loud to make sure it ain't a symptom.
Now you gotta be, I'm cold and I'm hot and I'm cold. I said, now you sitting by the window and it's breezy outside. Oh,
Oh, okay. Let me get a blanket.
Niram.
I say all my symptoms.
At least three times a
everybody
week.
who will listen, I say my symptoms.
At least 3 times a week, I had to get out the thermometer just to show Naomi she don't have a fever.
Yeah. I report up and out. I report to my friends, everybody. Next.
Instagram brunch party. Good morning from Texas. I am here for the Instagram brunch party. I am mad that I missed Niram's set this week on the gram. I'm here for a weekend brunch party. I do have a question. Niram, can you do a few minutes of gospel?
Amen.
Listen to a brunch party.
Well, if I'm going to the brunch party, it's gonna be like at the House of Blues.
DJ such and such does not have gospel on his.
Oh, don't worry, y'all. Handled.
I will get my entire
dope.
life from this Black Love Matters Instagram brunch party. Can't wait till this happens.
Yes.
Glad to know that Red Baron's nephew is on the mend.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother both had the flu and pneumonia last spring at the age
Mm-hmm.
of 92.
Wow.
It took her forever to get back to normal. You two and Mabel stay safe out of these Rona streets.
Yeah, thank you, D. Yeah, I do like the idea. We're thinking about like what a brunch would be. If Niram, he really don't have the gospel songs, but even if he don't have it on his mixer, can we create a Spotify play mix?
Yeah, we could.
I might create a Spotify play mix for y'all. I'll let y'all know what I do for my praise and worship. Be prepared to shout and cry though. We're gonna shout when you're done with my mix.
Well, I got me a new controller coming in. So
Also, we'll be able just to play it through there.
yeah, we might.
We'll
I got
do
a
it
new
in the
controller,
morning.
so I'm excited.
Okay. Did it already come in?
No, come in tomorrow.
You keep saying it coming in. I don't know when it's coming in.
Because I ordered it a month ago, and fucking Amazon was like, it's not a non-essential item, so you got to wait, nigga.
Oh. The next email is titled Earth is trying to kick our ass out of here. It's from Mercedes. And Earth is EARF. like no Falana. It says, hello, just left a voicemail. It was so horrible. Oh, okay. So we might hear a voicemail. It was so horrible because of my shaky voice, fam. It's okay. I wanted to give a full check-in, but my anxiety was kicking my ass. Check-in and podcast response will have to be in bullet form since it's been a long time since I checked in with you guys. Bernie Sanders dropped out, and you guys mentioned that you still will be voting. I didn't know how to feel about voting in this upcoming election. Biden, just like Hillary, is a horrible candidate. Yeah. His values and politics are trash. I'm part of the alphabet community, and knowing he was anti-gay in 2008 is worrisome. Yeah, it's a mess. His views on Medicare for all is concerning, knowing that before his son's passing, he was on the brink of selling his home to keep up with his son's medical costs. This should have made him realize that our healthcare system is ass. At this moment, I've made the pro and con list of voting, and the con list is winning. Y'all, we got to vote.
Listen here.
Ain't nothing you said was a lie. I just want to affirm that. Let my anxiety kick in. Dissipate a little bit, and I can have more tips and coping mechanisms. Because we're going to have to cope for this one. November 3rd ain't going to be an easy vote to cast, y'all. No. It ain't. But we're going to have to cast it. It's going to be a rough one.
A no vote equals a vote for Trump.
Yeah.
So if you decide not to vote, you pretty much vote for Trump, period.
Yeah, we're going to get you through it, though. Don't worry. We're going to get you through it. Like, we baby stepping, we preparing ourselves emotionally, spiritually to get to the polls in November. Hopefully, it ain't even getting to the polls. Hopefully, the whole United States will be able to vote by ballot. And we don't even got to go play. Mm-hmm. But ain't no lies. Mercedes didn't tell a lie in the first paragraph. Nor did Nerum tell a lie either. But what we're going to have to do is get Trump the fuck out of there. Anyway, it says, Nerum, I should have listened to you when you told us to watch Tiger King.
I'm ahead of the curve.
The country whites is something else. Joe hollering out, that bitch Carol Baskins every scene had me laughing. And that they stole it from us too, because who was that, Mama Joyce or was it Mama Bernice, one of the aunties who talked about Todd? Todd did it. Todd been scheming from the front. What did I just say? It was a scheme done by Todd from the beginning. That was the first Carol Baskins, Todd. I know Todd, glad to be off of it. Remember everything they said? Well, Todd. How Todd do everything? Oh my goodness, where was I at? But just because he is funny doesn't mean we should start advocating for his release piece. Preach on that. His ass gonna have to stay in that jail. The IG concerts were fun until Teddy started to ask for coins. Timbaland should just find someone else because Teddy Ashley, not Riley, was not going to win the battle anyway. I said that too. I didn't think Teddy Riley had competition against Babyface. What's your favorite? What did surprise me? What's your first favorite Teddy Riley song?
All I want to do is a zoom 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 over my boom boom.
Just shake your rump. That's it. Oh, okay.
It's Teddy.
Oh, shit. I think I missed all of that. Anyway, COVID.
It says it right in the music.
I'm trying to be honest and transparent. I missed all of that. COVID-19 has put the spotlight on the health disparities among Black communities, along with the treatment and the outright foolishness of wages for essential workers. Something Bernie was fighting for, but I digress. Many people were disagreeing with paying fast food workers a decent wage, and now some are depending on them for some type of nourishment. 5G, size, my no-teps. We used to sit on the green communication boxes outside when we were young, and now 5G is causing the virus. This misinformation that is being spread is dangerous. People do not like to read or research, especially the misinformation from these fake news sites, Facebooks, and articles. I had to inform my mother several times on things that is not true. Elderly people are already scared because of the virus. Why add additional scare tactics during this pandemic? Mabel, be good and stop cursing in the background. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you, Mercedes. That was a good one.
Yes, I had to leave a couple of Facebook group chats with family members.
Oh,
because of that.
What happened? Well, I'm not on social media, so I'm not really.
They always placing some type of chain letter in there. Send it to 20 people, or your face gonna fade off, or if I don't get a response back that tell me you don't love me, it's whatever, some bullshit.
Or if folks want to do that, why can't it be chain letters like, reach out to your favorite auntie? Can that be the chain letter? And like it just end there, and it's more of a I guess it's not a chain letter because it's more of a reminder, right? Like that feels more approachable. Like, oh, that was a cute reminder. I should reach out to my aunt, or I should reach out to my cousin, or but don't give me weird actions. If that makes sense. Like, give me like tactical actions. Ask me, did I wash my baseboards?
Post this article before it get deleted. What the fuck? It should be deleted.
Which shut up, oh hey now.
Let's get this voicemail going.
Said delete it.
It should
You don't
be
want
deleted.
look, you reporting it to Facebook.
Exactly.
Hey, Neurominayambi, this is Chris and Carlos.
Hey.
How y'all doing? So we're just listening to the latest episode, and Iambi's asking about dog grooming.
Yeah.
What we did, because we got a big-ass pit bull and we got a smaller dog, but
Yeah.
a year ago, we invested in our own grooming stuff. So our building actually has a pet spa,
Yeah.
so you can wash them and dry them. It's really nice. That was one of the reasons we picked our building. But then we just got our own nail trimmings off Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
We get our own combs and stuff, and we just do it ourselves. We save so much money.
Yeah.
And but if you don't have that, you know, you might have to take them outside with a water hose. Mabel's small enough; she can fit in the kitchen. So she is not putting that damn dog in
I
the kitchen.
keep telling Naomi
Get
put wash
yourself
in
a
the
blow
bag.
dryer.
I put
Get
it in the
yourself a
bag.
little nail filer. Amazon, you're gonna be great.
I'm gonna try it,
But
y'all.
we thank you for continuing the show through the quarantine, and just thank you for keeping inspiring us and inspiring everybody with Black Love. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye.
All right, bye.
I'm
They
buying some
right,
clippers.
because I clean Mabel. Like Mabel get a bath like every other week, every 10 days or so. Like, but I usually use like the bath, and like that's good. And I do lose because I have a blow dryer with an eco setting, so it blow cool air. But and I got her a brush, but I don't got a comb. I don't got scissors.
I
Like,
might
I don't
get some
got
clippers.
We need clippers for Mabel, and I also need something for her feet. Like if I can get those things done, I'll be good. It got to be a master class on dog grooming somewhere.
Naomi just like the way Mabel, because Mabel look like a black Q-tip. Every day, Naomi's like, Mabel looks pretty. Mabel's at her peak cuteness. And I'm like, this bitch need a haircut. But isn't she so cute now? No.
Why is she not cute? She got them long nails now. I'm like this. When she walks, she's like, I'm like,
Click
dang,
clacking
yeah,
and
Mabel,
shit.
Mabel like the girls in the hood with them stiletto nails.
Exactly. That is Mabel. Let's see what else we got going
I
on
think it's
here.
probably won't be Mercedes though.
Hey y'all, it's Tanaja.
Oh,
Just
Tanaja.
doing a little check-in, seeing how y'all was doing. I don't really have anything to report, really. I mean, child, I'm bored, but I'm trying to put myself on a little eating and workout schedule
Oh,
and a
girl,
movie
me too.
schedule. I'm about to try to watch Tyrell, but
Girl,
I don't know. Is it on Netflix or
it's on Hulu.
Can y'all tell me which one it's
It's on
on?
Hulu.
Because I can't find it.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
But anyway, like I said, I'm just calling to check in with y'all. Shit has been extremely boring. Okay, if you ain't got no wine or no liquor or no weed,
No jingo.
to kind of like mellow you out over the night, I pray for you, child. I mean, not saying that you have to be,
I know what you
know,
mean. You don't gotta
intoxicated
explain.
every day, but
You
you
don't
know,
gotta
just to
explain.
I
kind of
just
like
went to
end
my
your day
edible
out,
stash.
calm you down from
Yeah.
all of the ruckus
Life.
that be carrying on with this news and stuff like that. Because, Houston is supposed to reach, or Texas is supposed to reach their peak sometime soon with this whole coronavirus, and I'm just like, bitch,
We ain't reached the peak. Exactly.
we ain't gonna never be free.
Free.
Damn. Anyway, let me know where y'all found Tyrell at, and what other movies y'all been watching. I'm just trying to keep the mind busy. Anyway, I hope y'all doing good and having as much fun as you possibly can, especially since y'all got a dog.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Mabel
Mabel ain't driving y'all crazy. And y'all just have a good day.
Would you
Can't wait to hear from you.
would you like to borrow Mabel?
We about to do a babysitting service because Mabel want attention.
You
So
can-
much so that when I wake up in the morning, Mabel be waiting by the door to see when we gonna wake up. She be like, "Is they up yet?" Like, you know, you can feel somebody staring at you.
And it'd be Mabel.
It Mabel, how she do it there in the morning? Because you see her. Is they up? Is they up? Let me shake a little,
Let me just.
and then don't go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
She think that's her invitation to get the morning started.
Right.
I'm like, it is 5:30.
Shit, nigga just gotta hit this morning pee.
Go to bed to bed.
Take your ass back to
Then
bed.
get to the point where she know we just say bed, and she look back at us sad, and she just go lay in her bed.
Fuck.
She
All
said,
right.
"I guess I go lay in this bed, you old lazy niggas." But Mabel, the opposite. She like to go to bed at 9:00 though.
She do.
A drop past 9:00, she sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because at first I was like, oh, like after she went to the bathroom, she's mellowed out. It's some nights we didn't even took her out to pee yet, and she's like, I'm asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm going to bed.
Right.
She don't know waiting to adjust to her schedule.
Sure. Right. She living her dog life. Let's see what else tonight you got.
Oh, okay. I thought she was ready.
I am ready. She knows Skype got a loaded
Hey y'all,
up.
it's
It ain't me.
Tanajo. I mean, just like my third time this week, but we on quarantine, so
You can call
How
her
y'all
Call
what you
him,
want.
girl.
How's Mabel?
She had-
And now let's talk about Little Fires Everywhere. I haven't listened to today's episode, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if y'all already got into it.
It's good.
I don't want to give y'all no spoilers,
Tell us. We don't give a
but
damn.
listen.
Okay.
First of all, I'm like you, Naomi. They up in here acting, okay? With a K. They up in here
They
tearing.
are.
Ooh, child.
Yeah, they
Reese
deserve some
Witherspoon
award.
character
She acting. Yeah.
is making me forget that it's Reese Witherspoon, my
Yep.
favorite little white girl.
She's
now,
favorite.
because her character, I can't. Ooh,
I
that
can't
whole
stand
family
that hoe.
really is a hot
Ooh,
hit.
that character
I
is
think her husband hate her, and she don't really like her husband, but he
No.
was willing to give her that picture perfect life that she wanted.
Exactly.
So she stayed,
Yeah.
but she ain't got no passion behind it.
No.
I don't really think she like her children. I think she just like what they represent
Look,
for
Come
her.
on. Come
She
on.
hate the fuck out of
And
Izzy.
she only likes the ones that are
Like her mirror image.
playing the role that
Mm-hmm.
she needs them to play.
Mm-hmm.
And ooh,
She hate
Carrie,
Izzy.
I mean, what's her name? Mia in this show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She get on my
I
nerves
mean,
too.
she got some stuff going on too,
Yeah.
but I guess I'm more partial to black women, kind of having some secrets
Yeah.
and fighting through and not being 100% honest from time to time.
Yeah.
But woof.
Yeah, it is
Wow,
good.
this last episode, I ain't even gonna spoil it. All I'm gonna say is, God damn it,
Yeah, little
that
fires
motherfucking
everywhere.
Elena
Yeah.
is a bitch, and
Yeah.
so is that daughter Lexi.
Lexi is something else. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yep.
I can't wait to.
She right. If y'all looking for a show where everybody is playing their role, and the cast is actually pretty diverse, right? So you got some black actors, white actors, some Asian. Like it is actually a super diverse cast for Hulu, and also for like made for movie books.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it can be. Well, I guess the author was an Asian woman, and like it's different voices. But this is where everybody is like every scene, everybody going to bat.
Yeah.
Like everybody came here ready to go. Like there is no one on that screen who was backing down. And it's been a while since you've seen the entire movie where from the leading characters, which is Reese and Carrie, bringing it to the supporting actors, the children, the husband. Well, the guy, he's a big name too. But like they're bringing it. Like even when they're only on the screen for 5 minutes for the episode, for them 5 minutes, you are engaged.
You are.
So I recommend if y'all ain't started Little Fires Everywhere, go ahead and do that.
Most definitely.
You got something else?
Yeah, tonight was another one. She said, she said she
Yeah, I got cut out, but I just want to say, I'm glad that y'all are able to put out more episodes, like how you wanted to do, Naomi. No shade, Miriam, okay? Because I know you be thinking we be shading you. I'm
Yeah.
not shading you. I
No,
just know
shade 'em.
Naomi really wanted to do 2 episodes a week.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
did.
I'm saying. But
you can't
yeah,
say since-
that Little Fires Everywhere, child. When I tell you I ain't got a piece of an edge on my hairline, like when I tell you my shit pushed back from the show, from how good this show is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo, child.
The book is good too.
The
The book is slightly better.
I almost don't even want to wait. Like y'all ain't got, and then they don't give you no trailers for the next episode. I hate
No.
that.
don't.
We be looking
But
for
anyway, just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. Y'all have a good day.
it. All right.
That be pissing me off too.
I like a good trailer and I like a good debrief inside of an episode. too.
Yes.
Those are things that bring me
These
joy.
niggas ain't got shit else to do. Why don't they go ahead and do that?
Debrief. Come on, Kerry Washington, get up on that live. Kerry and Reese get on the live. Are you kidding me? Two of my
Yes.
favorite people. And I agree. I thought I was only me. Reese Witherspoon is my favorite woman actor. I don't know why Reese be my favorite. I like her everything from Legally Blonde to this. All of it. What about you?
She all right.
Oh, Hayden Hasner. Okay, we got something else?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
What you mean hating ass now?
Hayden Hasner.
Hi, Miriam and Naomi. This is Kawana calling again from Louisiana. I called once before when you made some off-the-hand comment about the seafood or boy from L.A. is better than what you get here in Louisiana. But anyway, I'm calling in today with a Corona update. So let me set the tone. I am an attorney and I teach high school English,
Yeah.
and so I'm working from home.
Uh-huh.
Today I am dressed in a leopard shirt,
Okay.
a pair of monogram conversation hearts, pajama bottoms
Oh,
from
you and
Valentine's Day.
You and your
I love
bag.
I have on my trusty purple bonnet
Oh,
and some
yes.
leopard slippers.
Oh,
matching.
yeah.
It is currently 1:30 in the afternoon. I have finished teaching for today, and the time is now mine.
Okay.
So what I will be doing with all my degrees and all my designations, I will be sitting in the middle of my living room floor,
Yes.
eating 3 pounds of boiled crawfish,
Oh,
watching Red Table Talk, where there's a reunion of the girls from Girls Trip. COVID is really doing something for me and to me. I don't know just yet. I will say I haven't killed my partner,
That's
which is
good.
great because he
good.
and I are both here, and we have 3 dogs. 2 big ones, 1 little one.
Yeah.
I think this is my cry for help. Anyway, I enjoy listening to your show. I listen to it on my way to work when I have to go. But today I listened during my prep time getting ready for my kids.
Okay.
I miss them. I know if there are other educators, they understand the impact that we have face to face.
True.
The dynamic is extremely different over the phone and via Zoom. So I miss them.
Yeah.
Sad to say, but great thing, they miss us too. So I know my work is important.
Man,
Anyway,
fuck
I
them
hope
kids.
this message meets the 2 of you in great spirits.
It does.
And I'm looking forward to another DJing contest, a DJ competition, or DJ showcasing on Instagram Live. Thank you guys for providing great content. I hope you are enjoying your day. Take
Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. I know exactly what you said when I said that. Them Asian seafood boil was good.
It is good.
I ain't been to New Orleans in a while. She right. Let me go see. Let me go back to my people. And it's gonna be a minute before I go back there. I'm dead when she told us the outfit she was wearing.
Hey, she was in her Corona bag, okay?
Everybody has a Corona bag. At the end of Corona, there's gonna be some things we just have to throw out. Cause the thing, do y'all realize y'all wear the same 4 outfits too?
Yes.
So we might as well don't even just get rid of them. Those 4 outfits. I told you I'm in the process. You know, all these companies having these sales because they're going bankrupt. I'm gonna have to buy a couple outfits
Listen here.
because I just wear the same 4 outfits.
It's so much in the routine that the clothes I washed this weekend,
Yeah.
I just leave them in the clothes hamper because I'm just going to wear them again.
Wear the week and we don't literally go in our closet. It's sad. But she says, "Is this a cry for help? Let us know if it's a cry for help, sis. We can come check on you." But look like you're doing it, and she right. It's also something to that face to face contact too. Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all, you stay strong with the puppies and the boo though.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's see what else we got here.
all right.
Got a number from an unknown number.
Ooh, what's that? Did you
Hey
vet?
guys, it's Tanaya
Oh, it's
again.
Tanaya.
I had called y'all earlier to ask about Tyrell, but then I found it on Hulu
Oh, you.
and I watched it, and very strange content. I guess I didn't really understand what the fuck he was going through. What is the purpose of that movie? It was a good movie, but
Yes.
I was just like,
It was terrifying.
okay, so what happened?
Yeah.
I must have got lost
No,
somewhere
you ain't lost.
when I was going through my phone in the middle of the
No,
movie.
you gotta
or
pay
something. I don't know.
attention.
I didn't really understand it.
Because every step, every corner, I
damn,
thought that
she
nigga was
talked.
So
going to
yeah, I was
die.
just calling back to say I was trying to call from my
Oh.
I had to call from my business number because I don't know what had happened with my other phone. But anyway,
Oh.
just was calling to
Yeah, who
update
this
about
unknown?
that child.
Nero
I mean,
break it down.
it
It's
was
different.
strange, but I
It's
just
strange.
couldn't get it.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
This is one of Nero's favorite movies. You gonna play? Talk about your interpretation of Terrell.
Tyrell is a, I want to say a postmodern.
Oh my god! Here you go with the bullshit.
Well, you know when Hotep start with that?
Okay.
Postmodern,
I didn't expect that.
post-slavery. No, I think what made it scary is that we as black people, I just know of myself, we was always waiting for the shoe to drop with these crazy ass white boys doing something to figure out whether or not they were gonna string Tyrell ass up.
Come on.
And then Tyrell got scared because he got too damn drunk. Because the first night he was just on edge, and the second night he got too damn drunk.
Comfortable.
And these white folks like, yo, you need to fucking chill. And you think, oh, okay, like this is what it's gonna be. They gonna kill his ass there because they irritate with him.
Because they said to chill.
And then when he went to that other family house, and that dude was playing that saxophone to get his ass the fuck out. I thought he was gonna leave out of there and they're gonna crack his ass over the head with that saxophone and chop him up then and there. But that didn't happen. Happen either.
So it's a picture of how black people consistently live in fear.
Yes.
Like it's all like how no matter in the most mundane settings, literally hanging with a good friend,
Yes.
being invited somewhere. When you're in the minority, you always think you're about to die.
Yes.
And how that is demonstrated. Like how do you put that into words? How do you put that on film? Because we tell white people that, right? Like white people don't realize I think it goes back to even when you see cop cars. Even if the cop car is not stopping you, when you see the cop car, something in you tighten up.
Yes.
Or, your booty tight. Something happens. And how do you, I don't think it's ever been a film that explicitly addressed that for the entire movie.
Right.
And then for nothing to happen, that's literally how we live. And we have to go right around our day like ain't shit happen.
Right.
But yeah. No, it's a different one. It's different.
We got one more voicemail.
Okay.
Let's see who this one.
Hello? Oh, this me. Hello?
Good morning.
Hey.
It's Shan. Shit. I don't even know if I'm alive. I am up 9 something in the morning, trying to have regular school schedule for my kids after having a week of being on London time on the East Coast. So I am not alive, but I am here. How am I doing my grocery shopping? I just spent $130 something on Instacart to deliver my groceries this morning between the hours of 10:30 and 11 a.m.
Yep.
It's convenient. It's worth the delivery. One of their dads randomly felt a Jones in his body to be a partially decent parent and give me some moolah this morning at 3 a.m.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I did grocery shopping.
Yep.
So it's harder for me to go to the grocery shop with both of them at the same time.
Babies, yeah.
Being kids, touching shit.
Yeah.
Usually when I go to the grocery store, I have to ask my brother days in advance because he's still working at his shop to take me so he could keep the girls in the car and I could go in masked up, Lysol wipe down,
Everything.
go shopping, wait in the line, put the groceries in the car, then him drive me here, and then,
Half a day. I hear you.
So I just go ahead and I pay Instacart sometimes. So my groceries should be here in the next hour. I am now making oatmeal and about to go over school shit with my child. So that's how I'm doing my grocery shopping these days.
Yeah. I love that.
All right.
Shit, what?
I don't know what you said, Shan, but call us back if you ain't all
All
right.
right. You said if you ain't all right. No, thanks for the tips, y'all. I told you I ain't never had to try this hard to get a slot in a grocery, and it was tough. And I can only imagine the folks with the kids. That's true, because it's not even that they're not gonna be bad. They're gonna just do kid shit. They're gonna be touching and moving, and you just don't want to. You want to keep exposure down as much as possible. You know what's a friend asked us to do, Nero, and we might send to the Black Love Matters community. They asked when we do like a Black History lesson for their kids, so they can just play it.
Can it be drunken Black history?
No, it cannot. What would we teach the children about? We could do. The person was like, you can teach them about Juneteenth, or you can teach them about it's something Black. I was like, that might be fun. If we do it, y'all, we might share it out.
No, we should.
Could
do
you
drunken
say
Black
me?
history?
We're not gonna for kids.
Yes.
No, we're not gonna do it for the kids. What you mean drunk Black history? No, because we can't be cussing. Because the kids, that's the only thing they're gonna remember. They're like, and then motherfucking Harriet Tubman got this niggas free. That's how they gonna tell the story. Which ain't a lie.
It ain't.
But that ain't how we want them to
I
present
would
the
have
story.
freed 1,000 more.
Or if them niggas, she would have freed Nyambi said she would have freed 1,000 more niggas if they knew they were slaves. But they didn't. Because they was holding up white supremacy. Ma'am, you're 8. So I'm thinking about that. Because that'll also get me back in my teaching bag. And yeah, I don't know if y'all know, I used to be a substitute teacher for middle school. And I used to teach science. And I used to teach a little history too. So Niram used to be a substitute teacher too. Niram used to teach kindergarten and library.
Yeah.
They let Niram and Nira as the kindergarten teacher. What y'all used to do? I only got lucky and did kindergarten a couple times. And that wasn't my bad. They all start crying. When I did kindergarten. I was like,
hey.
I was like, hey, get in pairs. And then I guess I didn't count off. It was an odd number. And the other person's like, I don't got no pair. And that person just started crying. And then it started it was like a fire alarm. Then everybody started crying. How did you navigate the kindergarten class?
I told you, see, I made loud, sharp noises.
Like puppies?
Hey!
What that?
You see how I'm able to just stop? The fuck she was doing? That's how I get their ass. That deep, loud voice.
Yeah.
Very choppy. Just high.
What did you teach them though? How was the day?
Oh, we taught
when
their
you
name and how to write
How did
colors.
you do that? Nero? It was so hard for me to be a kindergarten teacher.
Make sure y'all stay inside the line.
It made me feel patronizing.
I got a candy bar for whoever stayed inside the line the most.
You used to get them candy.
I used to bribe the shit out them kids.
How you know they ain't had no allergies?
Well, you know, back in the day. Now these days,
Yeah, it was back in the day. You
kids
can't do
soft.
it now. You said they soft now. They're allergic to everything. You used to bribe the kids to do stuff.
Yes.
They used to do it.
Yes.
Like we do like competitions and stuff. Like who could, Niram told me one time he did who could stay asleep the longest
Exactly.
for nap time. Like the kids like slept like an hour and a half. To the point where some of them just actually fell asleep because they was pretending to be asleep for so long that they just literally fell asleep.
Exactly.
And the principal was like, "Oh my god, you must have tired them out." Niram talking about, "Yeah, we had a long recess."
Yeah, mental warfare. That's what
And the other teachers used to be mad at you. Niram used to keep them out of recess for like an hour and a half. Like he was stretching recess. I'm like, they can't be outside that long.
Why not? Shit, let these kids.
Niram talking
learn.
about they already know how to. They already know the colors. I said, no, they don't. So y'all better hope Niram wants your kindergarten teacher.
Cause I be up in there like Roy G. Biv.
Yeah.
They be like, and that's all they be saying the whole day.
Roy G. Biff. Roy G. Biff. Yeah. I was like, why do they know what the order of the colors? Do the niggas know what Roy G. Biff stand for? Then when the parents come up to you like, I'm impressed. They know what Roy G. Biff. I said, they don't know what Roy G. Biff is. They just repeating it. How was it when you taught library? When you had to cover, I should not taught library. You covered
library.
for, was the librarian what, on maternity leave or something? I forgot
Yeah,
what they was
I
on.
don't know what was.
That's hard though. I wouldn't want to do the library. I'd be too OCD. I'm like, stop fucking my books up. Stop touching shit. Because you have to read, like, because at that age, because you did elementary library, it's different being like middle school and high school. Like when folks are like, you're teaching them how to research and the benefit of library. And when they kids though, they don't give a fuck. Like, I couldn't handle it. I'm like, y'all keep messing my shit up.
No,
My Dewey Decimal System.
No, you gotta have their ass read the book right there in that aisle.
Did you ever have to read to like the baby classes, the kindergartners?
Yeah.
How'd that go? What, your voice probably was good for it. How did they do it with your voice now?
Ooh, wow.
They gonna read something for us. What was gonna read this line? Make up a line.
Just stick with it. And they be like, oh,
Ooh. Did you change voices for characters?
no.
What? Oh my god, you a monotone?
Yes.
Oh, I deliver.
know
Every
you do.
character has a different voice.
Well, you know, most of them just see me as their daddy because they ain't at no 5 figures. So
Oh my god.
Just
there
a-
you go with the trauma. Are you serious?
just a black man reading to them.
They
was-
used to Niram always get hugs. He used to be the favorite substitute teacher.
you know, just a black man reading to them was just enough.
Just a black man teaching. Like everyone except a couple teachers. Couple teachers couldn't stand you. But like the principal, the parents, the kids loved him. And Niram was literally in there bribing them kids to go to sleep.
Yes. Got time for
What
that
did they call you? Did they call you by your first name or your last name? Mr. Niram, or they call you by your last
shit. They
name?
call me by my last name.
Oh, you made them say your last name?
Yeah.
I let them say Miss Nayabi.
No.
You said
They still got another respect that I have.
bye. To submit your love to Black Love Stories, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit your, what did I say?
To submit your
Love stories. To
submit-
submit anything, just go to our blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us the email at blacklovematters@gmail.com.
That's black with no K.
Black with no K. And to leave a comment about anything that we talked about, you can do that at blacklovematters.com, SoundCloud, Stitcher, any form of social media. That's Black Love Matters, Black Love Matters, no K. Don't forget our voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.